Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday evening, and officially happy September. Oh, yes, indeed. I really honestly cannot believe that we are into September. So let's see, I'm getting set up here on Facebook Live as well. And we are live, yes, indeed, on Facebook and YouTube. So welcome, everybody. Yes! Welcome. Yeah. So if you would, please, if you want to share on the chat where you're tuning, lovely to see where folks are. And otherwise, let me introduce myself for y'all on Facebook or on YouTube that are not aware of who I am. So my name is Nick Lasky. I am a professional psychic and astrologer at the Aquarian Bookshop here in Richmond, Virginia. And this is an offering from Jerome's Mystery School for emanating light and consciousness and really calmness and healing energy and vibrations out to the collective during these times of dire beauty and intensity all over the world in so many different fashions. So thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to share, yes, beautiful. We got folks from Denver and Virginia. Lovely. So if you have not already, yes, RVA. If you haven't already and you have a candle that you can light, go ahead and light a candle by your computer, somewhere on an altar, somewhere sacred by you to represent the light that you are bringing forth to emanate out and connect with the grid. It will help you deepen in the meditation. And I want to acknowledge real quick before we get started with the meditation that the energies of the stars, of the planets, are pretty intense right now. We are in the midst, this morning, we had a full moon in the sign of Pisces. So there's already an expanded kind of energy that can either be on the spectrum of confusing or getting caught up in addictions and like a fog, or there can be the higher manifestation of a strong sense of compassion and service and even delving into psychic abilities or like really profound dreams. I don't know if any of y'all out there have had really wild dreams or especially vivid dreams, but the full moon in Pisces will totally bring very vivid dreams. It's like shining a flashlight into this other non-physical realm, the Piscean landscape, as it were. So that is energy, one of the aspects going on. And the other big thing is there is something called a T-square, just like this. It's not for time out. It is two planets opposite each other in the sky, and then a third planet exactly at a T with it. And those three planets right now are Saturn, Mars, and Venus. And Saturn and Mars especially are locked in a dead heat kind of challenge with each other, which is bringing about a lot of intensity, a lot of angst, a lot of frustration, a lot of anger that doesn't seem to find its resolve, or that needs some maturity and direction before it really can manifest in the full way that it does. And then you bring Venus into the picture, and that's really playing out, especially in our relationships right now, and maybe even financial matters. So, we got some vivid dreams on Facebook. Lovely. Thank you, Kelly. So with all that being said, it's more important now than ever, but especially this week, to really tune in and raise some energy so that we can consciously navigate through this intensity and hopefully be of service to help others while we do it. So let us jump in to a meditation. So go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable position. I highly recommend to sit up if you know you are of strong willpower that you can lay down and meditate and stay awake, then that's also appropriate. But I generally recommend for folks to sit up while you're meditating. And go ahead and settle in, and let's just take a big deep breath in together through the nose, holding for a moment, and really a big release. Exhale out the mouth. Breathing in one more time, breathing in. And a big release of tension. One more time, breathing in if you want to stretch along the way. And exhaling. Letting go of any tension, any stress, any stuck energy or residue that you've picked up along the day or the week or the months or during the pandemic or the wild times that we are in. So let's allow ourselves, give yourself permission in this moment to relax, to let go of everything. If you can, turn your phone off right now. At least turn it on silent so it won't distract you. Allow yourself to really, really disengage from the outside world right now and really tune inwardly. So closing your eyes and take another few deep breaths. And in this moment of time, as you're slowing down, allow yourself to really take inventory of yourself. How are you? Have you been carrying any extra tension, especially in your body in this moment of time? Scan, are you holding any tension, tightness in your shoulders? If so, drop your shoulders. What about your face, your jaw, your hands? Are you finding it difficult to sit still right now? If so, take a big deep breath in and a big exhale release to just let go of some of that pent up energy. And do it as long as you need to until you can really relax and slow everything right on down. And in this moment of time, as you're just simply slowing down and checking in with yourself, ask yourself, has there been anything that you've been avoiding all day? Any things that you must deal with, or any feelings that you've been trying to run away from? If so, now is a good time to greet them before we dive deeper into the meditation. Otherwise, it will energetically pull on your attention. So in this moment, as you're really just slowing down, allowing easiness, taking pressure off of yourself, there's nowhere you need to be, there's nothing you need to do other than what you are doing right now. It is a whole lot of sitting or laying down, but allowing yourself to simply be with yourself in this moment. If there is anything that's coming up, any intense emotions, anger, as I said earlier, frustration, confusion, fear, uncertainty, greet it. Don't run away from it. Greet it. Welcome them at your stoop. You don't need to let them all the way deeply into the house, but you can greet those feelings or emotions. Acknowledge them. And if it helps, maybe you can visualize as you're exhaling that you send anything at this time that you can release, that you want to let go of. You can send it into the earth, visualizing that maybe it's like a dark kind of sludge or some kind of dark, thick energy that simply is being sucked into the earth at this time. Knowing that it is being sent into the magma within the earth that knows exactly what to do to transmute it, to turn it into something useful. Don't worry about sending your negative energy into the earth and hurting Mother Earth. She is totally fine. Don't be so arrogant. She can transmute that energy just like sending something into a volcano. So take these moments to really relax. Let go of anything holding you down, any heaviness. And let's begin to invite in, as we clear out space, things that we're letting go. Let's invite in some energy that we do want to stay around, like gratitude. So cultivating a sense of gratitude in this moment of time. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Is there a particular person? Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's a beloved animal. Or the fact that you have a job or a roof over your head or food to eat. And allow that to symbolize the light that you're inviting in, the love that you're inviting in to fill the space, to fill you up now. And so as you continue to really focus on gratitude and inviting in that energy, I'll begin a countdown from 10 to 0. And when I reach 0, you will be in a deeper state of relaxation and let go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, slowing everything way down. 5, 4, 3, taking another big breath. 2, 1, and 0. Now allowing yourself to simply focus upon your breath. Connect with the inhale and the exhale. And with each inhale, you realize you're becoming more and more present. And even if the mind wanders for a moment or jumps to this thought or this distraction or a sound, each breath, it's like being on a conveyor belt. The momentum is carrying you towards being more present, more and more present and aware with each breath, each inhale. And in the next moment of time, allow these inhales to begin to fill your body with light. So breathing in, visualizing light coming in from all around you. The light that is everywhere and everything. Breathing in this non-physical light with each breath and allowing it to fill the entirety of your body. And as you continue to fill yourself with light, you feel lighter. And you feel a warmth from this light. And you can start to feel maybe a little tingly, like little sparkles of the light that are flowing, pulsing within you, are tickling you. The light is very playful. The light is very warm and energizing. So as you deepen this relaxation, you feel yourself surrendering, letting go of tightness and control, and simply allowing light, allowing nature to bring you back into a harmonious, balanced state. And in this moment of time, bring both of your hands to your heart, to the center of your chest, and begin to feel the light most profoundly radiating from your heart. The light that you have breathed in is now emanating from your heart center. The light within you is so powerful, so strong. And it's this love that is carried in the light that in a few moments of time you will release. We will release this light that is building in your heart outward to the world. But for now, allow it to continue with each breath to build in your heart center. Breathing in more gratitude, little moments of love and light, feeling it building, feeling it starting to push on your hands as you seem to be holding it in, containing it for just one more moment. And the next moment I'll count down from 3 to 1. And when I reach 1, you may rest your hands, gently open your hands and put them back into your lap or wherever, and allow the light to shine and radiate out very quickly like a firework. 3, 2, 1, and you open your hands, bringing them to rest, and this light quickly begins to spread outward in all directions, filling the place where you are, the building, the home, the office, quickly spreads to fill your neighborhood, the surrounding area. Quickly it spreads to fill the entirety of the city or the town that you are in. And this light is traveling at light speed. And so it quickly fills the entire state or province that you're in. And then fast, the country that you are in is illuminated in this light. And in the next moment of time, the light has completely covered the entirety of the planet. All of the earth is aglow, is inside of this huge sphere or orb of light. You simply birthed it. Now you're seeing it. And for a few moments of time, simply breathe profoundly as you allow the light to spread, to do what it does, to touch everyone, every animal, every being of life, all of nature on this planet. Profound in this moment of time. Everything is being rejuvenated and restored back with this light, this very energizing, this glorious healing light of love. And begin in the next moment of time as you gently visualize the light around the whole world. Begin to see very bright points of light, like little stars, but popping up on the earth, all in the different countries, seeing them popping up in Colorado and Virginia and Florida and Australia and New York and Greece and Pakistan and Tibet and Colombia and China and everywhere where there are conscious practitioners, meditators, nuns, monks, spiritual practitioners doing their work, meditating, lighting candles, praying, chanting on behalf of the well-being of everyone. You see them as little bright points of light popping up all over the planet. And it's like glittery, shiny specks of light that in the next moment of time, you begin to see connected like a web. Like a web of light connects these bright points. So acknowledging with another breath in this moment that you are now connected to the grid of light. And as you're connected to the grid, I'll begin to offer particular intentions, particular blessings, particular prayers to focus on, that we may send it out to all of humanity, to all the sentient beings on this planet. So let us breathe profoundly as we invite and emanate out to the grid the spirit of harmony. And as I ring the bell, breathe profoundly. To the spirit of calmness. To the spirit of cooperation. Breathing profoundly after each bell strike. To the spirit of healing and the breath. And inviting and emanating the spirit of love. As you feel it flowing through you and outward to the grid. To compassion. Breathing profoundly. To a deepening of respect amongst all humans and all sentient beings on this planet. May we honor one another. Breathing profoundly. And to those that are in profound suffering at this time, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, let us breathe profoundly as we emanate pure light, pure relief, and energy to these beloveds. Let us invite now a deepening of equality consciousness across the planet. And let us invite and emanate as we most profoundly pray for a deepening of listening. May everyone deepen their willingness and ability to listen. And in this moment, if you have a particular intention or prayer or wish or blessing that you would like to disperse while we're all connected to the grid, go ahead and do so. So be it. So let us now, for just a few moments, sit in silence to continue with the visualization of the light, or to simply allow the energy to flow, to let the energy, the light, do the work. So be it. So gently now beginning to return back to your body. Maybe you begin to adjust your body, maybe stretch a little bit. And in a moment of time, I'll count from 1 to 10. And when I reach 10, you may gently open your eyes and find yourself awake and alert. 1, 2, 3, beginning now to stretch, coming back. 4, 5, 6, stretching even more, coming back. 7, 8, 9, taking a final deep breath in. And 10. So welcome back, beautiful people of the planet. So I am going to continue, as we are now in this deepened state of awareness, with the teaching from Jerome, who is the channel teacher that I study with, from a transcript called The Spirilic Law of Kundalini. And if you're totally new to Kundalini, Kundalini is the spiritual, non-physical life force energy that flows in all beings. It's the animating force, non-physical force of life. And it flows through our chakras. And it is very much a spiritual, alchemical energy within us. So, sit back, relax, sip a cup of tea, however you like. If observe you the spirilic movement of space, will see you it in the propulsion of your solar system through space. The solar system does not rather sit still, as many of you reason it to sit still, as you are taught in school, because it can be drawn on the board and models are made of it, and always seems to just sit there with everything moving around the sun. Your solar system, our solar system, is being thrown like a discus through creation, creating what term you this? A slinky. Everybody loves a slinky, correct? So it is more that you are living on a slinky And that is your solar system through something else that is also moving in the same way, which is the galaxy. Ever seen a depiction of your galaxy? It looks rather like the top of a cup of hot chocolate, or nowadays like a latte. We reason that this is why you have called it the Milky Way, because if stir you for a moment of time the chocolate and observe it, it's rather spinning, spiralic, and yet it is being propelled in an even greater spiral. So everything is in this kind of movement. You might reason Kundalini to be like a hologram of the greater spiralic law or characteristic of creation, and that if you can activate it to its highest charge, to its greatest magnitude, then you will pierce the boundaries of the third dimension. However, you must be ready for that, for if Kundalini does not have a house in which to live, then you will not experience wakefulness. You will experience disturbance. In your manifestation of the body, Kundalini operates in two directions, or let us say the spiralic force of creation. The spiralic force of creation is operating in such a way that it is descending into matter. How reason you that you can continue to grow new cells, that you can continue to sprout hair or gain weight? The spiralic Kundalini, the spiralic life force, is descending into matter. So if you reason for a moment of time that before birth, the spiralic force individuated within your being and made its movement in such a way that it brought spirit into flesh. And having been captured in flesh, and of course you know the science, the little swimmer meets the little egg. There's some sort of union, and in that moment of time, the spiralic law descends onto the embryo and continues to descend, and you call that growth, physical growth. And it continues. And of course, you arrive in what is called adult maturity in flesh. But that descension of Kundalini continues because your body needs this and needs that and needs repair and needs new cells. That energy must come from the greater consciousness, and it organizes what is called the elements into this being that you call your body. The spiralic law descends, and then once you arrive here and you grow your body, you're already begin to wonder how it is you can just put it into reverse and go back. It's very simple. If you desire to enlighten your body, to leave this dimension, put the gears in reverse and begin to cause the descending spiralic energy into an ascending spiralic energy and return into your subtlety. I'm going to leave us there on the cliffhanger. We'll have to get to the next part next week. Oh my gosh, it's like a bedtime story that we can't wait to hear what happens next. So, I want to share that, again, happy full moon, everybody. The astrological energies are quite intense, so highly recommend to find a conscious way to release energy. There may be a tendency to have pent up energy right now, or frustration or anger or passion or whatever. Physical exercise is really important. Creating something. Don't allow the energy to get really stagnant within you. Clean your house, clean your car, clean your bike, whatever. Move the energy. Sing out loud, dance. Take a Zumba class. They're doing Zumba classes online these days. And there's an extra spot in one class just for you. So, once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed the meditation and can carry the love and the calmness outward into everyone that you meet. And I'll see y'all next week. In case you want to join a an extended meditation and group discussion I also lead every Sunday at noon Eastern Time in the United States. A guided meditation circle that a few folks here join, and it's donation based, and you can check out the information for that at aquariumbookshop.com. And also, before I sign off, one more thing. If you have any friends or family members or coworkers that you feel could really benefit from this meditation or would like to contribute in some way to the collective, and this meditation is in line with that, please tell them. Please spread the word, because the more folks that we can get tuning in with the same light and consciousness in mind, then the more profound and exponential the effects. So thanks everybody so much for tuning in. Happy full moon. And I will see y'all on the other side of the galaxy. So be it.